everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to episode 22 of our playthrough of Sleeping Gods. This is very likely to be the last episode of the series, and I certainly hope that those who watched it have enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun to play, and one of the big things about this game is the replay of it. I hope that this doesn't dissuade you from picking up and playing, because it's really fun, and even though you've probably seen a lot of some of the things you might see, there was a ton I haven't done yet in this game, and doubt I will do by the end of this playthrough. In the last episode, the crew of the Manticore was looking to find a young prospector. His sister, a young girl, asked that we find him, and that he was being chased by monsters every time he was trying to acquire the gold that he was looking for, the money he was looking for. So we did find him. We sailed around the peninsula of this snowy region and found him. He was being pursued by a number of creatures. We fought them off, protected the prospector, and won the day, but there was a cost. Our crew of the Manticore is beat up pretty badly. So the good news is we got tons of money and resources to go, so we can do some very, very important healing and things of that nature to try and recover as we continue on. We also have a whole bunch of things we got to do. The cool thing about that is that we have some stuff that's going to allow us to do that as well. We got to get to a port, though. I think that's going to be absolutely critical for us. In the meantime, we're probably going to gobble down some grub that's going to heal us. But I mean, we have there's a lot of damage. There's multiple people with 4 or more damage on them, and that includes our captain. So we've got to take care of that. Now, there's several things we can do to take care of that. Aside from, we can make some food, but I also have a ton of our command tokens out, which was terrible for us. So that's where we're at right now. We're kind of beat up and in a bad position. We've got to get someplace safe and rest up and prepare to heal, and that's probably going to be maybe back to the Aurora Township where there's a port, but the Aurora Township has its own challenges in that there is always a constant blizzard around it. But it's also the closest port, and one we could get to in one turn. Now, if I do right and we use Audrey, we can probably get there in one turn and avoid, if we do it right, avoid some of the issues that we would have getting there with the hazards. That may be what we do. But for now, let's get started and take our first turn of this video and see where we land. I've got so much going on, it's crazy, but we do got to get our command tokens back, so that's important. Let's get started. Alright, as always, the first thing we're going to do is take our ship action. Now, I've been debating on whether I go here, but I think we're going to have to go to the bridge, which means that we're going to go there first. That's going to allow me to take a card. Ooh, Sharp Eye. I like that one. That gives us a big bonus in combat. It's very valuable. But it's a 6, which means if we use it for a skill, that 6 is out of the deck. We would normally get 2 command tokens, but here's the crazy thing. They're all out on the board. I mean, except for this one. They're all out. So we're going to end up then collecting them all, which is a veritable ton of command tokens. They're everywhere. On items, on people. We had to do a whole bunch. That's just some of the ones we're collecting back. Yeah, now we got them all. There's some more. Got to make sure I caught them all. There we are. That's going to help us because we need some command tokens, but it's going to leave us high and dry this round. I thought maybe we could use our relic that takes us, our totem that takes us directly to a town, but we didn't get to do that. I also thought that perhaps we get lucky and find a totem with this guy. However, that's it. That's all we're going to do for this action. So now we're going to go on to, unfortunately, go on to a event which could be really bad for us, and we're still in really bad shape. I think I can do like food and that at any time, but I only have one of these, and you know, I don't know if we'd be able to heal enough to make it worthwhile right now. So we shall see. Anyway, let's do this. We are going to draw our event card after that and see what happens. So it says, Rain of Fire. Flaming meteors from the heavens rain down upon the sea. Okay, avoid the meteors. Perception 9. Wow, that's big. Perception 9. That's pretty beefy. Okay, well, we have some people with some perception. Perception is the eyeball, so I could use Laurent. That gives us 2. What we're going to take is 4 ship damage. That is not good. we're already beat up and in a bad way. And now we're going to take our ship down too. That could be pretty grim for us. So I can get a perception there. I can get a perception if I use a command token on one of our extra crew members, which is the dog, Bigfoot, or the person we rescued long ago. We haven't used her as a crew member in a long time, Jin Hao. She also has a perception. That would give us 3, but that would still mean we need a 6. So we need to do some other things. Who else has perception? The doctor does. He's got, no, that's not perception. That is savvy. Let me think about this. Okay, well, we are going to have to use Laurent because he does have 2 perceptions, so he is going to be fatigued. That gives us 2. Next up, we can use, let me see, can I use, no, I can use Mac. She's got 1. So does, well, we don't want to use Kasumi. She's got weakness on her still, so that's no good. We don't want to use Audrey because we want to use her to travel. We could use the captain. The captain only has 1 fatigue. Let's do that, okay, because she can take 3, but she is going to take a penalty. She gets in a fight right now. So that means we have 3 at this point. Well, I guess we'll use our final command token on Jin Hao to give us another point of perception. I'll show you that. This is Jin. You can see that she has this point of perception right there. So we're going to place that on there and use that ability of hers. And now we're at 4. But the question of the day is we need a 5 then to succeed. And I don't know, we just pulled a 6 off the deck, so I don't know if we're going to get a 5. I don't have any way to redraw a card if we fail. So that is a bad thing. Do I use anybody else? Do I use anybody? I just don't know. I'm concerned. If we fail, we take a lot of damage, right? So, okay, so I can use, I will use, she's not fatigued at all. So I will use Mac. That means we now need we now have a 4. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a 5, so we need a 4 now. I guess that's what we're going to do. I can get 1 more out of Mac. Oh, I mean, I just used Mac. What am I talking about? No, I don't want to use Kasumi. Nope, I guess this is it. We need a 4, a 3. I don't even have a way to get a +1, do I? Yes, I do. Unfortunately, I can burn this card that we got, this from the captain, in our hand. So, boom. We did it, but it was costly. Okay, and we avoid that damage. And the reason I could use that card is because it was, in fact, a perception. And you can use it after you make your decision there. So anyway, that is the card we drew. So we failed, and then had to use that 6 card, but it was good. I wanted to put that back in the deck anyway. We avoided the catastrophe of that event. Okay, now, do I continue to travel or do I get to port? I wanted to go here and here because I think we're looking for some things. One of the things we're looking for is the heretic. We're looking for a Gomka, this book called the Gomka, from a reclusive scholar who lives nearby. Well, we've checked everything out, so I don't know where nearby is. It has to be one of these other locations, but we're in trouble. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to use Audrey to travel. Now, remember, she's got a great card, which is this one here. It says if you use Audrey to travel, add 2 to fate. Total is 9+, ignore hazards. Okay, so we're going to use her to travel. So we're going to fatigue her, but she's got 1, 2, 3, plus her +2. It's going to be a 5, so that's pretty good right there. So we kind of need a big card, right? I mean, do I have anybody else help her? I'm not confident in a 4 because we don't have any way to draw any cards. I mean, it's really rough for us. So I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or not. Do I have somebody else chip in on this that can? I mean, we're going to go back to port and get rid of a bunch of fatigue anyway. I need somebody with craft. And the only person I could really do that with is Rafael Vera. He's got craft. He's actually the only other one that does, doesn't he? Laurent does, but he's already fatigued, so I can't use him. This will fatigue Raphael, but it gives us another bonus on it. So there's 2 people fatigued out, but that gives us a 4, 5, 6. So we need a 3 or better. Let's see what we get. We're going to do it. Okay. A 6, of course. I used all those extra people for nothing. All right, but that worked. So on a 6, on the travel chart, we're going to get to move, I'm sorry, on a 9 plus, we can move up to 4. So we're going to go 1, avoid that hazard, 2, 3, avoid that hazard. So that's our first action. Okay. Next action, we've got to visit the port. So let's take a look at that for our second action this turn. Here's the port. We're going to go to the inn, which is going to cost 4. We still have 10. We're probably going to go shopping before we leave there. There is our 4. That is going to allow us to take away a fatigue, 1 fatigue on everybody, which is awesome. See, we're 1 fatigue on everybody, which means there's a lot of people who are not fatigued anymore, which is good. But there's still some people with 1 fatigue, but that's okay. And then we're going to take 2 off everybody's damage. So that means that Kanan's going to be at 2 now instead of 4. Audrey will be at 2 now instead of 4. Raphael's healed. Mac is down to 2 out of 4. I mean, we have so many people damaged. Captain still has 2 damage, and the Doctor still has 2 damage, but that is really good for us. I could spend a coin to restore our health. I don't want to spend any more money, though. I do want to use our last materials to repair our ship and get rid of the point of damage on the deck. There, boom. Good job in the town. I don't have enough experience. I only have 2 to do anything with right now. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do at port. So we got into port. We took our second turn. That is great. We're all healthy, hale, and happy now, I guess. And ready to travel on. Oh, I forgot. He was out. He was unconscious with 5 damage. So he's going to be a lot up again, but still have 3 damage. And so was Kasumi. So they still have 3 damage on them. That's still pretty rough. Wow. Marco and Kasumi are back in the land of the living, but still have 3 damage on them. So we're probably going to have to do some cooking as well. I think we should do that. Oh, I don't have any tokens. I got to wait till next round, next turn. Okay, well, we're going to do that then. Next turn, we're going to get some tokens and do some healing, I believe, to start us off. So let's get to that next turn, because those were both of our actions. And we're immediately going to go to here. That's going to give us a card. We're going to the sick bay. It's going to give us a card. That's a instant effect. We can lower a morale. We can take away a morale token, but that's not good because nobody has a need to worry about. It's called cleaning. Okay, and then we get 3 command tokens, which we desperately need. Then we're going to get to heal 1, and we're going to get to heal another one from somebody else because of the ability of our Dr. Gregory Little. He has a thing called Patch Up, restore 1 health to another crew member when any player visits a sickbay. Okay, well, we're going to take 1 off the captain for sure, and 1 off of Marco to start with. That was our visit to the sickbay, and that's our action. So now we're going to get our next event card. That was our ship action. Let's see what we get. Infested food, we've had this before. Ignore the crew's complaints, gain 1 weakened. Find the infested food, savvy, fail 1. I don't want to, I think we're just going to gain a weakened on somebody who I don't use very often. Kasumi's already got 1. She can't get a weakened condition. We do need to get rid of those conditions, and some of the cards will allow us to do that. But we're going to take a weakened condition. I don't want to go through the check again and see and fail it perhaps. So I think we'll say Mac. Mac is going to be weakened. Okay, because we don't use her a lot in checks or challenges or anything like that. So that's okay. That was our event cards. Now we're going to go to our 2 actions. But I think before that, we're going to cook something with our bad food, I guess. Let's see. We can get rid of, I'm looking for some food that might help us with weakened. We got a lot of different food. There's a lot of food that's going to help us with health, but mainly health, which is okay because we could use that, and I could get rid of all the rest of the fatigue. I got 1, 2, 3. So we want to get rid of at least 3 fatigue. I do have 3 of these. I could do flapjacks, 3 hit points and 3 fatigue. Or I can do 1 of each. That takes a little morale. Let's do this. We're going to make some flapjacks. Right there, there's the flapjacks. And so we take a command token, we put it on the flapjacks. goes back. And those are going to cost all 3 of our wheat right here. And we're going to get to get rid of 3 fatigues. So 1 off of Audrey, 1 off of Laurent, and 1 off of Raphael. You know what? I didn't realize this. He was out too. Gosh, got to keep track of that. So he's still got 3 on him as well. But now we get to heal from the flapjacks. We're going to get to heal 3 more points. So I think we'll take 1 off of Raphael, 1 off of Kasumi, and do I want to get Marco? We used to fight a lot, so I think I'm going to take the other one off of Marco. He's up to now. He's only got 1 point of damage on him at this point. And that was our food buy, so we still got 2 command tokens left to do things with. So the question of the day. We're still looking for the Sailor's Blood. I don't remember. I think I might vaguely remember where that is, but we also have that Mirrored Forest quest, which I do remember. I'm pretty sure I know where that is. I'm debating on what we do. I'm thinking hard about that because I don't want us to go to the wrong place. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, hold on. I'm really thinking hard about where we're going to go next. Okay, I made up my mind. We're going due south here. So our first action is going to be a port action. We're just going to move. I'm not going to use Audrey or anything like that. I'm just going to draw. So we got 2. So we're going to move 1 south. Now, the crazy thing is these 2 things are going to come off the board and stay with us on the board there. And that is these wandering icebergs. They're wandering south with us. But we need to go to page 17. So it's just one flip of the turn right here. That means, oh man, we're sailed right into the icebergs. I'm going to have to remember what that is. And a storm. Oh no, that was not good. But I'm going to try here and see if it, I don't remember what was there. I should have wrote these things down, but I didn't. But I think this here is the forest I'm looking for. I think, I don't, but it's probably, I think it's one of these for sure. For sure. I probably should have used Audrey to travel, and I didn't. So let's take a look at this first. Place a damage token on 2 different regions of the atlas that do not currently contain the ship. Each time you enter these regions, draw a fate. If it's 1 to 3, okay, ship damage. If you turn to a new page, place the tokens on the regions there, discard. Oh, it doesn't say place them on the same regions there. It just says place them on. Okay, if you turn, sorry, I should get this in your view. If you turn to a new atlas page, place the tokens on regions there. Okay, that suggests I can place them anywhere. So I'm going to place 1 here and 1 there. There, we're not going there. So let me show you where that is. We're right here, and I place the tokens here and here. Okay, we still have to deal with the storm. So it's a 6 challenge, or we're going to draw, we're going to take damage. I think we'll just see if we take the damage. I'm going to just draw a card and see. We're probably going to take the damage. A 3. Okay, so we're going to take a point of damage in the 3 section, which is the sick bay. So we have a point of damage on the sick bay on the ship from weathering this storm. Now that was our first action. I probably should have done some more movement. I want to get to here. So that's going to require 1 more move, right? So we're just going to move 1 more this turn. 6. So we can move up to, with a 6 we can move 2, but I do think it might be here. I don't know, let me think. I gotta think, do I want to move 1 or 2 now? I could go 1, 2 to here and check out this one again. Oh, let me show you what I'm talking about. I could get all the way over to here as well. That's a thought. I don't know. I don't remember what this one is either. I might just stop there and talk to the person there. I'm really debating this. It's a harder decision because I know I'm coming close to the end of the game and I want to try and find more totems before we run out of time. I don't think it's here actually. It could here or here. I don't think it's here because I remember I got the timbers there and we didn't want to go into the deep forest. I think I'm going to move 2 to here. Oh God, I could go there. But you know, if I go here, I can keep going south if I need to. So I think we're going to go there for our second action. And that's our whole turn. Next turn, we'll check this out. I hope I'm making a good decision. It could be here too. So that gives us, we're close if that doesn't work out. So I got a couple options. but I'm pretty sure I'm closing in. It has to be in this area. I remember that. I just didn't write it down, and that's bad. So kids, a little lesson from Uncle Doug. Write stuff down on your map when you're playing this game instead of just play the game. I got immersed in the gameplay and kept forgetting to write things down. I think if you're in a group, people would remember, hey, we should write that down. That'd be valuable. But I didn't do that. So anyway, our next turn. We are here. I am going to take another action that's going to get us a decent amount of tokens, command tokens. And I think I still have some fatigue. No. I don't have any out, so I could either get 3 here and not worry about pulling. Do I have 1 out? That's okay. We'll do that. We're going to go here. We're going to get a 3rd card. Finally, we're back up to 3 cards. Rapid Strike. Even if this crew member misses, deal 1 point damage is pretty good if we want to use that. And then we're going to get 3 command tokens instead of 4 because we're a 1-player game. And then I get to pick up 2, but there's only 1. It was on our flapjacks, so that's that. Now we're back up to some good health there. So let's see what kind of trouble we get into. A tempest. We're getting nothing but bad stuff now. A horrible storm is brewing in your location. Hold course, Savvy 8, fail 3 ship damage. Flee, Craft 9, fail 3 ship damage. You must move 1 ship. No, I don't want to do that. I want to stay where I'm at. So we're going to have to do a Savvy check. Okay, so Gregory Little, our doctor, has a Savvy of 2. So he will be heading this up, trying to get us out of the storm. He's going to be a little bit fatigued. Does anybody else have a Savvy of 2? No. Yes, Kanan does. So unusually, we don't use Kanan much in checks, but we're going to use him now because he has a Savvy of 2. That gives us 4. We need an 8, so we only need a 4 right now. And I have command tokens if I need to redraw or something. So I think we're going to go. A 1. A 1 is bad, but I can use 1 command token for Kasumi to redraw a 1. She has that ability, which you can see right here. So we're going to do that. We're going to use that ability and redraw. Okay, come on. We just need a 4. A 2 is not enough, and I don't think I can get enough out of that. Let me look at our cards here. Yeah, I don't have anything with a symbol, Savvy symbol on it. I'm going to have to redraw. So I'm going to spend 1 on our gear. Let me show you that. Oh, and by the way, when I picked up 2 tokens, I forgot there was 1 on Jin Hao as well, so I picked that one up. But we're going to use that here, and then we're going to draw again. Come on, come on! Oh my God, are you kidding me? I don't know if I can redraw anything more. I think I might be out of luck here, guys. We might just fail and take 3 ship damage. This is the worst failure I think I've dealt with on this game. You know, I could use... I need a 4, right? So that 2 doesn't matter. I say I actually can use a token. Actually, I can use 2 and succeed at this. And I'll have 1 command token left. I could use 1 on the dog, Bigfoot. He has a... no, that's perception, not savvy. Forget it. Not going to work. I don't have any items that are going to let us do that. Okay, I guess we're going to have to fail it. I don't see any other way right now. I don't have another way to redraw at this moment. So yeah, we're going to take 3 ship damage. So here we go. Get the card deck back out. First damage is going in the 5 location. That is going to be the quarters. The quarters are no longer usable at the moment. They're both damaged. The 3, I think that's going to be our sick bay. Our sick bay is now no longer usable. It is 2 damaged. And last but not least, the 2, which is our deck. We can take 1 damage on the deck and be okay. That was brutal, brutal. But now this goes away, and we're down to our next set of actions. I think we're going to stick it out and limp our ship over here and take a look at 84. I hope I'm super concerned. I mean, we got to get another totem or 2 before we get there, and I don't know if we're going to do it. So I'm looking for 84 now. 84, and then if we can't, we'll go to 64 and see, and go there next, I guess, or maybe 146. Those might be the right way to go. I'm not sure, but here is, I found 84. Let's go to it and look at those, see if we got something here. I think I made the right decision. Shards of mirrored glass hang from every tree along the shoreline, reflecting back bits of sky and land and sea in a dazzling array. As they slowly twist in the wind, the effect is disorienting. There are bad rumors about this place, says Mac. I'm telling you now, I won't go in there without a compelling reason. A group of traders has made camp nearby, but they're keeping a wide distance between themselves and the trees. The trees are hung with mirrored glass, and Max says there are bad rumors about this place. A group of traders camp nearby. Enter the forest. Keyword mirrors. Well, that's what we're going to do because we can do that. So we're going to go to 84.1. Let's check that out. And here's our card with the keyword mirrors right there. We're just going to tilt up a little bit. It says, as you walk deeper into the forest, the mirror shards grow larger and more plentiful, but the light grows dimmer, blocked by the canopy above. The effect is less dazzling than the outskirts of the forest. Instead of shining ornaments, the mirrors appear as portals of darkness, deeper than they should be, inviting you in. You have difficulty navigating. A voice whispers in your ear, but when you turn around, the rest of the crew is still several feet away. No one is near you. The voice whispers again, it's been so long since I have had someone to play with. Guess correctly and I might give you one of my toys. Guess wrong and I might make you one of my new toys. Or make you my new toy. You hear Audrey scream and you turn around. When you ask what's wrong, she just points. There are two Macs staring at each other with identical expressions of terror. In the depth of the mirrored forest, a voice challenges you to guess correctly to earn a prize. You turn around and find two identical Macs. Okay, we're going to continue on with this. Let's see what we got. It says, figure out which one is the real Mac. Savvy 10. Savvy 10. Well, I think we can maybe do that one. Mac may not be used in this challenge. That's okay. She does have a savvy, though. Fail. We gain 4 madness tokens. Oh, my God. The sight of your duplicate shipmates causes you huge mental strain on the crew. And we turn to 84.3, so we cannot fail that. Or we can start smashing mirrors. Mac may not be using this challenge. We fail, we get 6 health. You're surrounded by broken glass. It's impossible to avoid a cut. 84.4. I think we want to do the Savvy 10, though that is beefy as all get out. I'm going to think about this for just a second before we make the commitment. Yep, we're going to do the Savvy one. Unfortunately, my gear still has... I can't get a redraw from my gear or Kasumi, so we got to be really careful. Anyway, we're going to use Laurent. He's got 2 savvy. We're going to use. We're going to fatigue the doctor. He's got 2 savvy. That's 4 right there, and that's not enough. I don't feel good about that. That means we still need a 6. Kanan. He's got 2 savvy. He'll be fatigued out, but I think this is worth it. So it's going to be 2, 4, 6. So we need a 4. We need a 4. Let's. I don't have any way. Oh man, I can't get any bonuses. There's no way to get anything out of this. Man. Okay. Well, that's about the best we can do. The only thing I could do would be to fatigue out for one more. I think we're going to go with the 4. We need a 4. So we got 6. We need a 4 because this is a 10, yeah. A 5! Oh, man. Oh, we did do it, but that was costly. Everybody's tired from that. And then we're going to move to 84.3. Let's see what that is. That's on the other side of the page. Do we get a totem, another totem before we go? Before this ends for us? 84.3? I sure hope so. Or 84.4, right? 84.3. No, actually, I'm sorry. That started on the same page. So we're going to go back real quick. We're going to start reading 84.3. Okay. It's right here. The duplicate Mac is impressive, but the more you watch them, the more you begin to notice subtle differences. Each of them tries to convince you that she is the real Mac, but you don't listen to their words. What they say isn't important. You ask each of them to take out their journal and write something in it. Okay, we're going to continue over to here. So we're going to ask them to, I think, well, we figured it out. So we're going to get to see what happens here, because we succeeded and did not take all that madness. That is good. Okay, what? Asked one Mac. Why? Asked the other. You explain that it doesn't matter what they write, but that will help you confirm something. They obey your instructions and you watch them closely. One Mac writes with her left hand and the other with her right hand, the perfect mirror image. You immediately identify the false Mac, and she begins to giggle in delight. Very clever, she says. This has been such a fun game. Oh, I wish I could play with you more, but I did promise you a prize. You may leave. The false Mac disappears, and a stone drops to the ground where she had been. You pick it up. Your mind suddenly feels clear in a way that it hasn't since you entered the mirrored forest. You're easily able to find your way out. Just as you step out of the forest, a voice whispers in your ear, "Come play with me again sometime." You identify the false Mac, and she disappears, leaving behind a prize for having solved her riddle. Okay, so we're going to gain 2 experience. I have 4 now, so that's not bad. Okay, and what else do we get? 2 experience and adventure card, the Totem of Stone of Many Eyes, and complete quest 75. So quest 75 is going to be mirrors. So we're going to complete that quest, but we're going to gain the super cool totem. What is that? We're going to gain 56. Adventure card 56. Alright, almost there, guys. Almost there. It's 56. The Stone of Many Eyes. Oh, look, that gives you 2 savvy. That's pretty cool. So now we have 4 totems. I don't know what we need to win, but we have 4. So that is a good thing. Now, I do think we're probably going to need to try and get some food again, maybe get some more resources so we can get the food, because I have 1 vegetable and 2 meat left, and that's it. However, for our second action, I think we're just going to travel back to Lynn's Grove and do a couple things there. Maybe go to shopping or something and see if we can get some food. I can't get extra meat. You know, and there's ones that allow us to do like this one, 2 meats and 2 vegetables. That gives us a lot of stuff, but I don't need the fatigue. We also have this one, just 2 vegetables. I don't have that either. It's helpful. I need to get some fatigue off, folks, though, and so we need to solve that. Okay, anyway, I do think we're going to move right up here. I don't need to draw a card. I'm just going to draw this. So 2, we get there. We get to Lynn's Grove. And I'm going to spend 2 more tokens on Audrey Williams to repair the deck, because I don't want that to take any more damage, just in case, because we're going to go there and see if we can get some resources on the next action, our next ship action, which is going to be right now. And here we are at our next ship action. So we're going to go over to the deck, which means we're going to start drawing these cards, which means we could take some more ship damage. I'm concerned about that. Let's see what we draw. Oh, there we go. That's what we need. I'm going to get another vegetable. I'm just going to take this. We get a meat and a vegetable. It's not says and or, so we get 1 of each. I'm going to stop drawing right there because that is actually what we wanted to see happen. So we got a meat and a vegetable. We can get some food now. And then we just have to draw. Okay, hold on. Before I get ahead of myself, we get 2 command tokens from there as well. So we have 2 more. So you know we spent the 2 on Audrey. We got 2 more, and that's it. We don't get a card there. Okay. Now we got to draw 2 left, guys. Whoa. Okay. Unexplained leak. The lower decks are filling with water. Ongoing effect. When you travel, ship takes 1 damage. Turn end. You perform a craft challenge 7. If you succeed, discard this card. Okay. So we got to keep track of that as well as the floating icebergs. But we're in port. I doubt we're going to get another totem, but that's okay. I think we're okay there. I don't even know if it's worth shopping. I think I'm going to have 1 more full turn to do some things, and I don't know what it's going to be. I don't think we can get anywhere else that's going to help us. I really don't. I could try to get I have to go all the way back up north to get that Herring King thing going, the Fish King. But while we're in port, I'm definitely going to take a port action. This is our first action. We're going to, no, not a port action, rather. We're going to eat something, and I'm going to take a shop action. We might get something good out of that. You never know. Something that will help us. Maybe something will extend a turn. No. Okay, and so here we go. Let's see, food. I want to get some food. I want something that I don't have any wheat, so I can't. Actually, the soup is 3 of anything, but I don't need the soup. I want healing and fatigue. So let's see, what else we got for healing and fatigue here? We got so many food things here. The stew is 4 of anything. 4 of anything. We'll do that. We're going to do the stew. 4 of anything. That's 3 meat and a vegetable, and we got it all. Okay. There we go. And that will give us back 4 fatigue. So who's fatigued? Kanan and the doctor fatigue. That's 1, 2. And then I'll take 1 off Laurent and 1 off the doctor for 4. That means only Kanan has any fatigue on him at the moment. That is good. And I'm just looking to see if I have any. When a cook, oh, it's frightened. Oh, we'll remove one madness or frightened from a crew, but oh, it's weakened that we need to remove. That's not helpful. Okay, well, I thought we might be able to get rid of something, but we can't. So next up, we are going to then do 5. We're also going to get 5 health. So that's 2 off of, I think we'll take 1 off of Audrey, 1 off of Kanan, 1 off of Raphael, 1 off the doctor. There we go. That's 4. Ah, we get 5. That's 4, so we get 1 more. And 1 off of Mac. That means everybody just has 1 damage on them except for Kasumi, who has 2. Okay, that's not terrible. That was not our action. So we're gonna go shopping because I got 10 money and 12 money technically, and nothing to do with it. So let's get out our item cards wherever they are. Here they are. Okay, we're gonna draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if this is the right thing to do at the end of the game, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to get another totem. So maybe so we can get something that'll help us. Oh, braided whip, man, that would have been nice to have. Blow darts. Oh, check that out. That's so cool. Okay, cost 10. A lantern gives us 1 perception. Serpent scale vest. I got a lot of these types of things. Don't need those. More food. Biscuits and gravy. And Alzarian cookbook. Cook 1 recipe for 1 for your food token and do not pay a command cost. Nope. I think we're going to get the blowgun, the blow darts for 10. That's what we have. We have 10. So I can get this, or I can get the whip. I think the blow darts. And then who has 2? Laurent is going to get the blow darts. That gives him a +4 range attack with 2, and he can use Savvy, which he has. So I'm giving Laurent blow darts, and then those go back on the bottom of the item deck. That didn't really help us much, but that was our second action. No, that was our first. No, yeah, that was our first action. We moved. Where can we go? This might be interesting. We can get over here and check these out. We haven't really done that. Maybe get in here because I do have something for those. Maybe we can get lucky, right? I don't know which one's going to be which. Maybe this one or these 2. Okay, well, let's see if we can get some movement on. So I am going to use Audrey, so we're going to have a base of 5 on our movement. I'm not worried about hazards. I'm just worried about getting there at a 5. So that's a 10. So we get to avoid the hazards anyway. So we're going to go 1, 2. I think we're going to go all the way over here. All the way over to here. And we're going to try this one and see if we get lucky. But that was our second action because our first action was to shop. So we got to there. That's the end of our turn. We're going to get 1 more turn. Guys, we're almost there. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Okay, let's do this. 1 last ship action and 1 last event. And I got to see when we do that. When are we going to do that? 3rd time, read the story. I'm going to read that just to make sure. I think it's when we draw it. So I think we're going to go immediately to that story. I don't even know if we're going to get to look at 106. But in the meantime, I do have, how many tokens out on the board? Just 1? I can't go to the quarters anymore because it's damaged. I could go to the, I can't go to the, and go, oh, we'll go here. Okay, there. We'll get to draw 1 card. Of course, we have 3 now. So I think I'll keep that one. I like that. We'll get rid of the Rapid Strike. Oh, it's not gonna matter much really. And we can discard a card we'll discard this one for a fatigue off the captain, just because I can do that. And then we get 2 more command tokens. And we're going to resolve this last quest. Cryvern attack. A huge Cryvern swoops down on the ship. Fight, strength 8, fail, 3 health, 3 ship damage, or outrun craft. We're going to fight it, because we can do that. There's no stuff we're going to get from this, though. Okay, so we're going to fight strength 8. Now, I got plenty of people I can use. So Rafael Vieira is going to be one of them, so he's going to get fatigued, because he has a strength of 2, so that brings us down to a 6. Our captain will take a fatigue. She was clear of fatigue again, so this is only 1 for her. She has a strength of 2 as well, so that's a 4. That brings us down to 4. And I have the ability to... No, I don't. I don't have the ability to redraw, so I got to be a little careful about that. And who else? Oh, Kanan. I guess we'll exhaust Kanan. He's going to exhaust himself. He has 2 strength as well, so now all we need is a 2 to make this happen. Let's see what we get. A 1, and I can't redraw. We're going to suffer that. 3 health and 3 ship damage. Is this how we're going to end the game? I cannot redraw. I have no ability to redraw this. But I only needed a 2. Do I have an ability to... Yes! Yes! Doggy is coming through for us with a strength. We have a 2. Okay. Woo! That's close calls. Like, this is how really we're going to go out right here. Okay, so we did succeed, and we fought off the Kraken, or whatever it is, with the help of our dog Bigfoot. Good job, Bigfoot. Now I got to read. I want to read in the rules what happens. Just want to remember when we deplete the deck. The first, do I get to take my whole turn and then it's depleted, or do I have to do it now? I'm going to try and see if I can remember where that is in the rules. Be right back. Okay, so at least we get to finish our turn, and then we're going to go to that last event there. Woohoo! Okay, we're at 106. We're going to explore 106 right now. Oops, I forgot about this. I'm going to draw a card and take a ship damage. It's going to be in the 2, which is back on the deck. That's okay because we removed the damage from the deck. And then at the end of the turn, we can try and resolve that. But I don't know if we're going to bother. The sides of the pillar are carved with an elaborate depiction of the sky. Clouds, sun, stars, and the moon in all its phases. You stop at a small stone dock and disembark. The door leading into the pillar is mostly plain and unadorned, except for recessed squares that contain 3 white stone tablets. Above the recessed squares is an inscription that reads, "When the crescent moon is full." When the crescent moon is full, then what? Gregory asks. That kind of ambiguity makes me nervous. An inscription above the carving, "When the crescent full is," reads, "When the crescent moon is full." Attempt to place your own stone slab in the array. Requires keyword stone. I think we have that. I'm going to check. This sounds... we don't actually have stone. We don't have it. Or leave... we're going to leave. What a waste. Oh my God. I could have sworn we had the stone, but we didn't. Ugh. Our second action, we travel, we're going to take ship damage. So I could do nothing. Yeah, I think we're going to... I don't want to take... Well, we're not going to sink if we take another ship damage. So let's see. I guess we're going to try and move to here and maybe... I mean, that's going to be it. We're going to... Then we're going to take that... Yeah, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to skip it. We're not going to get anywhere that we can do anything. So we sit tight. Okay. And then that is the end of our last turn. Which means we're going to read story F1, which I believe is in the very back of the book. Or the very front of the book. I'll have to look. No, it's in the back. F1. Well, guys, it is probably the most spoilery thing that's about to happen. We are about to end our fun in the Wandering Sea and see what happens in the finale. So here we go, guys. Here we go. A figure materializes from dust in the air. A short, plump woman with a nest of gray hair. Though there's a transparent ghostliness to her, she wears an apple grin. And in her right hand, she grips a tall bamboo fishing pole. It's the same woman you met when you first arrived in the Wandering Sea, the first person you talked to in this strange world on the rocky spire many weeks ago. The god Omlud. Okay, Omlud. You've run out of time. The Hectorcon wants to rule these seas unchallenged by the gods. He found you, and he's gathered enough strength to destroy you. It's now or never, so you'll need all the help you can get. Even if you fight him off this time, he'll return tomorrow and the next day, and he won't stop until he sinks the ship. He disappears. She disappears. We go to 162 or just 162. Okay, so we got to drop to 162 and see what happens. 162. Okay. Here we go. Okay, is this right? That can't be right. It says, okay, I'm going to read this again. F1 finale. Oh, continue on page 162. So we're just going to flip the page over. We're not going to entry 162. Got it. Okay. Have a feeling this is going to end poorly for us, right? Well, let's find out. Don't read ahead, kids. Let's just see what we got here. Okay. Restore all crew members' health, remove all status tokens, including low morale, and remove all fatigue. Remove all command tokens from all adventure cards and crew boards, then gain 7 command. There's only 1 out on the board, but removing all the damage Actually, there's more than that out there, but that's great because now we got stuff we can do. We're going to have 4, 5, 6, 7 command tokens. Plus, we're going to get 2 at the beginning of a battle because I think we're going to have a combat. I'm going to put these to the side for just a moment. That's our captain's ability. All damage comes off everybody. All fatigue and status tokens come off everybody. We're going to have to fight this big bad creature, I take it. Okay, all the weakness, all the fatigue, and I think we're almost there. Okay, I got... All right. Yep, okay, we got it. Everybody's clear. Okay. +1 per player. Okay, so it's 7 command tokens, +1 per player, and split them. So I'm 1 player, so I'm going to get 8. That's fine. Okay. You may also spend any unused experience points. I don't have enough to get anything, do I? Let me see if I have 3 or 4. I have 4, so I might. Let's see. No, looking to see if I have something that's going to help us in combat. When Audrey hits any enemy, she may swap the position. I might take that one. That's 4. We could do that. Let's see. Any other 4s? Yeah. Protect. Raphael can... Yeah, that's a good one. When you use Laurent's first crew board ability, draw 1 fate. No. 3 + 1. If Kasumi misses 3, we'll give this to Kasumi. And so that way, if she misses, she's still doing a point of damage. That's not bad. That leaves us with 1 experience point. That's not going to help us too much. Okay. And then it says, you may also spend any unused experience points to buy level cards. Okay, we just did that. Something disturbs the quiet sea. A distant tectonic pounding rumbles, the ship's interior echoing through the corridors. Did it say take all ship damage, remove all command tokens? Let me see, just make sure. Restore all crew member health, remove all status tokens, including and remove all fatigue. It does not say anything about the ship. Our ship has a lot of damage, so it might sink. Okay, echoing through the corridors. Foam builds to the starboard until waves erupt. The giant creature emerges from the deep. We're going to get, I think we've done this before, but I think we're going to pull them out. 46, 47, and 49. Let's see. Yeah, 46 is already out. The Hectorcon head, I already had that one out. 47 and 49. The Hectorcron tail. Okay. Our big battle awaits us. Let's get ready and see if we can survive this. I doubt it. We'll see. We're going to get trashed. Okay, here's our setup right here. We got the Hectorcron head, the Hectorcron hands, and the Hectorcron tail. And we're going to battle it out. So, we get to go first. Now, let's see what he has. He has fear on his throat, fear on his eyes. We got to get rid of these spines or we're going to take 4 ship damage at the end of the turn. So I think we got to go after the tail first and do that. And we're going to get walloped on because he's tough, but he's easy to hit though. That's not a bad thing. Okay, so let's start then with someone who can do a big walloping amount of damage. Who would that be? Probably Gregory Little with his big old axe. Oh, and so that does mean I do get the extra 2 command tokens because of Sophie's ability, gain 2 command tokens at the start of a combat. All right, so Gregory Little's going to go first. He's going to use his Mythan. Oh wait, yeah, his Mythan axe. Boom, there we go. And he is going to. So it's only +1 to hit, but he only. Oh, that's a 6. I don't like this. I don't like that at all. Okay, man. Okay, we're not going to use him right away. We're going to use. Our first one is going to be Marco. He's going to use his daggers. Now he gets no defense, so he's probably going to get it walloped on. A 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think he might be able to cover these 3. That might be a good way to go. Anyway, he has a +4 to hit, and he does 3 damage. So we need a 6, and we only have 2 cards left in our deck right here. So nothing else but to play it. Now I don't have any ability to gain him. I do. I have I can get him an extra damage. I can get 4 damage on this hit. So we're going to do a 2. Is that enough? That's a 6. So yes, that's enough. Whew. Okay. So we got 3 damage. Don't really need that anymore. But Marco also has his skill that he can sacrifice with this to get a 4th damage. And he's going to do that. I don't see why he wouldn't at this point. So 4 damage on the Hectorcron. So I think what we're going to do... Well, there's 3. Let's get rid of that. Nope. Gosh, 1, 2... We'll do this. 1, 2... Oh, wait, that ship damage doesn't matter that much right now. Oh, it's because I want to cover this. So 1, 2... Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Skadoosh. Now, did I get my... Oh, that doesn't allow me to get my command token off, though. He's got +2 damage against things. Okay. We're not going to be able to do that either. I think we're going to go 1, 2... We could go 2, 3, and 4. Remember, these don't require 3. They just do 3 damage. So there. There, we hit it there. Boom. The only ones that require extra hits are those ones right there. So now we got him down to just doing 4 damage with that. And he's going to do 4 damage to Marco. Marco has 0 armor as a result. I think we're going to use one of our tokens to... use the Cloak of Ulo, which will prevent 3 of the damage. And that means he only takes 1 damage. Good job, Marco. And then he gets to give his, because I hit that, I get to give my token away. He gets to do +2 damage against he gets the damage bonus, but only against things that aren't health. So I don't think we're going to want to use it on anybody that hits him. We're going to get rid of the ship damage as quickly as possible, though. Let's give this to, we need to, somebody's going to do another walloping. I think we're going to give it to Kasumi. We'll give this to Kasumi. She does, because she has a plus, she's using her Wakizashi. She gets, if she misses, she still does a point of damage, but if she hits, she's got +2 right now, so she needs a 4. And she doesn't have any additional abilities. So Kasumi ducks in with her Wakizashi on this thing, and hopefully does a big whopping load of damage. We only have 1 card left. She needs a 4. She got a 4. Okay, now we're going to have to shuffle up our deck. Now it's going to go... I think that's better odds for us. But we're going to do 3 damage. And just 3 damage. She doesn't have any ability to make that better. So it's just plus the 2 from Marco's ability. But remember, he can't... That has to be used on non... Okay, so here's what we're going to do. So her 3 damage is all going right here. No, gosh, that's such a mistake, though, isn't it? Well, you know what we can do? Here's what we're going to do. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we're going to do right there. Okay. Now, I'm going to miss a point of damage. She could do 5, but the problem with it is that that ability from Marco doesn't allow you to put it on health. So that's going to go back to Marco. She's going to take 4 damage. She does not have any defense either. Do I want to keep her up or let her drop from this? She is going to get to give away her synergy token, right? I think I got something. No? Oh, no. She doesn't get to give it away. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Well... I think if she takes the 4 hits, she's down because she has 1 damage on her now. Wait, no, she doesn't. Of course she doesn't. She'll take the 4 hits. She's still standing. Good job. Okay. She did not miss either. So I've shuffled up our deck. I'm still shuffling it while I'm thinking. Okay, next up, man, Marco did good with the daggers. We could go with a real good chance to hit and go after the... They're all 6s to hit, so we could start... I need 3, 4... I need a lot more damage on that Hectorcron tail. Who can do a good amount of damage? Well, it's... Okay, now we have withdrawals. I think we're going to use Gregory now. Because he can do 4 damage. He does not have the ability to power this up anymore, but that's okay. We're going to use... Yeah, Gregory's going to go next. I'm going to put this cube on Gregory. He's going to go next with that. He's got a +1, that's it, but maybe he can do better. A 4, 5. Ugh, we need a bonus. Okay, we got it. We got this. Okay, we're going to use this to get a +1. So I'll put a command token on there. We're good to go. And that means that we now have 4 points of damage to spread out here. Okay. All right. Wait, 4. Yeah, he needed a 5. Okay, so 4 points of damage. Let's see if we can get this done here. I think the only right thing to do is, well, I could do, if someone else can do, oh, such a waste, man, I tell you. Well, you know what else I didn't do was hit this Hectorcron head. I think somebody's going to have to hit that for 3. Okay, well, I think that the right answer is we're not going to kill this guy. He's going to get to retaliate. There's no way we, well, I need to take out these fears. I don't want us to have fear on us. What does fear do? I don't remember. Let me take a look at a fear token and see. Frightened. Can't attack? No way. No, we got to get rid of that on the next hit. So what we're going to do then is we will go 1, 2, 3. There. And that was, with this, we're going to miss 1 point of damage. Well, yeah, we're going to miss a point of damage. And I know that sucks, but that's the right way to do it. He's going to take 3 hits because he's got that on him right there. The thing is still kicking though. Yeah, wow. Okay, he took 3 hits, but he did succeed in stopping almost everything around that, and he gets to give away his synergy token, which means if that person goes down, they pop back up with 2, essentially, is what that means. I think he'll give that to Kanan, because Kanan is probably going to go later. Not next, but later. I need to do 3 damage. Who can do 3 still? The captain. The captain can do 4. We're going to attack the head with the captain. She's only got a +1 though, and it's a 6. So we still need a 5. I do have a redraw, and I can redraw if I get a 1, and the captain can get a +1 attack. I think we're okay. Okay, we're going to use the captain with her rifle. She's going to shoot her rifle. It has +1 to hit, and it does 4 damage. Now, a 1. Okay, that's bad. But that's okay because we can use a command token on Kasumi to redraw a 1, a 5, and that's going to be enough to hit then without any other help. Okay, and that was on the head. So let's do this. We're going to go 1, 2. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, and 4, but she's going to take 9 points of damage. There's nothing we can do to stop it. Maybe I should have given the token to her. I didn't think about this. Captain's going to go down in a walloping right now. Can I block that? I can. I can block 2. 9's not going to help though. It's 5, 9. Yeah. Well, I'm going to retcon this and say I gave this to her because I would have realized that. I'm just, I got a lot to keep track of here, so I'm going to retcon that. It still gets used. So she takes 9. That means that basically she's going to take 5, 7 total. So she's at 5, 6, 7. Yeah, damage. She's up 2, so she got 2 health left. But she did stop these things from happening at the end of the turn. That's going to mark the end of the turn. So now we got. Here we go. This guy's still up. He's going to do 4. I don't get any defense on this, remember, so that's except for these items. I can't use these items. So I think with the 4 damage, we will hit Mac. No, Mac's got a real... Ah, man. I don't want... Gregory's already hurt. I think with 4 damage, we will go with... who can take 4 damage and not suffer from it? Raphael's going to take 4 damage. So he's because he's got 3 more left, so he's okay. We can deal with that. Okay, then we got this guy. He's going to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Ugh. Someone's going down. There's no real way about that. I guess Audrey's one of the weakest fighters. I guess she's going to... I'm just going to mark her with a 5. She is down. And 2 more points of damage go on who? Still going to have to take another big hit, though. Oh, I think we'll block 2 of the damage. Yeah, we're going to block 2 of the damage with our pan shield, so this 2 just blows off. But Audrey did that. She's still down. She doesn't have any health left, so she's out of the running. Okay. And then That's this one, 3, 4, 5. So this one's going to be 9. So someone else is just going down. I haven't even used Laurent's blowgun yet. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I think I have a coat that can take 1, so that's going to be 8. I can put Raphael 3. Oh, man. And then, okay, so Raphael is going to take 3 and go down. I'll take those back and just cover his heart with a 5 spot there. And then we got, that's 3, so we still have 5 left. That means someone's just going to flat out go down, but they won't take any more damage outside that. I guess it will be Mac. Mac goes down. So we're just going to put this on her. So we have 3 down in 1 round. That's not good, right? But we get, that's the end of it. So we get to collect all our tokens and fight again. I don't think, I mean, we're not going to, if we kill this thing, I'll be in a state of shock. We can, but we got to get rid of all this damage. So the first attack is going to come in from someone who can do 3. Let's use Kanan. Yeah, we're going to use Kanan. He's shooting with his pistol. He's going to try and take this one and kill it. Do I have the ability? I do have the ability to get a redraw. So, let me think. Is this the right guy? I need someone who can hit for sure. I don't know if I have anybody that can hit for sure. Yeah. Okay, okay. We're going to have to go for it. So, Kanan's going first. He's only got a +1. He needs a 5. He fails. Okay. Then I need, so I'm going to use a command token on our gear. That's going to give us another redraw, or a redraw rather. It's one of the few we have. Let's see if he can do something with that. A 5! Okay, we got it. Alright. It's sucking us dry though, but this guy is gone. We have taken out his tail. It is kaput. No damage there. And I get to put these tokens back. That's nice. Okay, now got 3 more attacks. I think we need to stop damage at this point so we can last another round. And it looks like this one's going to go first. So I think we're going to go with Marco. He's not going to be able to kill it, but he's got a +4 to hit, and we're just going to draw. So he needs a enough. That was perfect. That was exactly what we needed. A 6. So we're going to do 3 damage, and here's how that's going to look. We're going to go, remember these are, oh wait, I got to put the cube on Marco. These don't take more than 1, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and Marco gets to give away his cool +2 against non-heart tokens, which doesn't do us that much good. But I'll give it to somebody. I'll give it to Laurent. He might use it. He only does 2 damage, so he could use it to block one, get one of these. Now we got so, well, we blocked a lot of the damage. Now our third attack, that was, so Kanan went. So he should have taken 4 damage, or 3 damage rather. I missed that. So 3 damage to Kanan. And then, oh no, because he killed that. He didn't take any damage. The 3 damage is going to Marco. So he takes 3, and he gets no defense. I don't have anything else that can create defense anymore. I do have the leather coat for 1. I could do that. And I have some other people I could get 1 on. No, we'll do that. He's still alive, so he's got 4 out of 5. He's still okay. He can still survive another round, maybe. We won't take him down with the daggers. And then I think next up will be, we're going to go with Laurent, and we're going to attack this one. We're going to get rid of that 4 damage is why. I think you can see it. We're going to get rid of that 4 damage. So he's got a +4. So he needs a 2. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, do I have a way to redraw? I don't think I do. The captain can get, oh, okay, 2 command tokens on the captain gives us a +1 attack. Actually, yeah, we have to use that one because the other one's already used. That's going to give us a 2, which gives us enough. He gets 2. He's got, he does have a savvy skill, as does the captain. Can the captain pitch? Nope. So that's it. We're going to do that. And that goes away, so that card goes into the discard pile, and he does 3 points of damage. I don't know if that's going to help. I may take that point back. Let's see. So what we're going to do is, we could do 3. No, I think it's better to do this. 2, 3, and not do the extra point. Because I can't do it. I can't really do it, but that's going to get the thing. I don't like that either. I like this better. there, 4. Yeah, 4 right there. And that's going to mean he takes 5 damage, which he can take exactly, and then he'll pop up to 2. So he's got 3, and he's still kicking. Okay, that was our third person. 1 more to go this round. Can I kill anything? No, but I did reduce the amount of damage that's being done this turn. Let's see. I could sacrifice Kasumi. She can do a 3-point hit, which could take this out and give her +1 damage token out. I think we're going to do that. So Kasumi's going to go next. She's got a +2 to hit. Come on, Kasumi. Oh, frickin' frack. I already used her 1 ability. I don't think I can redraw this. I don't have any ability to redraw this. She failed, but she still gets to do a point of damage because that's her special ability. Yeah. And that means she does 1 right there, and that's it. She doesn't get to use her synergy token or anything, and then she takes 3 damage, which is enough to put her down +1. So, or +2. So somebody else got to take 2 damage. I guess it will be. Gosh, we're going. I mean, we're about to lose. It's getting close. I guess it'll be Kanan. He's still standing, so he took 2 damage. Okay. And that is 1, 2, 3. That's everybody. Oh no! So here we go. 3 damage there. Who can take 3 damage without going down? You know who can. Nope, nobody can. Wow. Wow. I think that's it. I think we're out of luck here. Nobody can take. We're going to lose somebody on each of these attacks, it looks like. So 3 damage. 3 damage goes to Kanan. That puts him down. He goes down from that. So he's out. And then 5 damage goes to somebody else who can take 5 damage. The only person still standing, or the only 2 people still standing are Marco, the doctor, and Laurent. So I think Laurent will take 2 more, and Marco will take 3 more and go down, and the doctor will take 1. He's still standing, and then we get to do another attack. But the only person standing is Marco or Gregory. So I think we're going to call this a day. We cannot beat this. So it says defeat. If you are defeated while playing normal mode, mark a defeat on your journey log and start F1 again. If you are defeated while playing brutal mode, okay, I'm not going to keep fighting this guy. I don't think we can beat him. If you're fighting, it says do it again. If you're defeated when playing brutal mode, so just endless loop. Oh, do it again and then turn to F2, so you fight 1 more time. I'm pretty confident I can't beat this guy. So I think instead of wasting your time, I'm going to do this fight off camera again, and I'll just let you know how it ended up, because we're recycling, and we're going to be all healed up again, but you saw it took me out pretty quickly. I did a lot of damage to it, but I don't think I could have done better. So let's move on. Okay, well, this is where I ended up the next time. Okay, so I still couldn't beat it. So we lost. We lost soundly. Okay, let's go to F2 then. Okay, after suffering 4 out of 6 defeats, I'm still losing. So I guess what happens when I run out of defeats? Final death, start F1 again. Okay, finale death, start F1 again. Cruise your health, discard. Okay, start a new turn. I gotta look this up. What happens if I just I take all 6 defeats? I don't know how that's gonna work for us. It's been a long video, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, this is the end of it, right? So, failure, right? I'm looking for end of game. End of game. Enemy difficult. Exploring strategy tips. Okay, explore. Variance, scoring, file scoring. Resetting a game. Adding players. Okay. Setting up a save game. I don't want that. I want what happens when we're done. Okay, I'm going to look for it. Hold on. Okay, so I ran out of defeats. Like I tried different combinations of things. I could not beat that creature in the end. I just didn't have enough stuff. And then I was getting rid of cards, which made it harder. So, I mean skill cards, right? Not the game cards. But anyway, okay, I feel like that was bad. It was not fun to keep doing those fights over and over again, by the way. Almost wish I'd done brutal mode, but I didn't. Okay, so as the titanic monster sinks beneath the waves, the sky grows suddenly dark. The star patterns alien and exotic, the horizons shift, and a solitary stone island appears before the ship. Columns of white rock stand in a circle around a tower at the center of the island, and it feels like an eerie and cursed place. Though you know you can't avoid it, you can feel in your gut that this is the way home. This is where the gods sleep, okay? If you have no totems, turn to F20. We do, we have 4 totems. You land and climb a cracked stairway that leads into the tower. Strangely, the air is stale as if the sea wind cannot touch this place. White sand lies in clumps along the stairs, entering an unearthly glow against the black sea and midnight sky. Inside the tower's hollow, a borderless staircase runs up the wall's edge. As you start up the stairs, you hear a clatter of steps behind you. A ragtag group fills the doorway. Lucran soldiers, Zolkmir hunters, archers, and warriors of Pan. A man takes off his crimson helmet. His weathered, wrinkled eyes plead, "Stop! Don't wake the gods! They'll exact revenge upon these seas." Mac grips your arms, her frown cold and unmoving. "Ignore them. We're so close now." The man in red armor drops his helmet on the chipped floor, advancing with trepidation like a beggar. "Stop now and give us the totems. We've been following you because word was spreading about your crew, that you had lasted longer than any other totem seeker, even fighting back the Hectorchron." Not really, I lost 6 times. "People were saying that you might succeed, and they were right, but it doesn't have to end this way." See, it's weird. It doesn't say what happens if you just lose. It just says if you're defeated while playing brutal mode, turn here. Okay. We're going to continue on. A Pan woman steps forward, her bioluminescent skin glowing in the darkness. "My people were destroyed for defying the gods. Many have suffered under their wrath. Please give this up. Stay here in our world. Run up the tower as quickly as you can. Turn to F7. Tell them your plan is to destroy the gods. Requires keyword frog." Do I have that? I do not believe I have the keyword frog. I do not. Attack them. I don't want to do that. Give them the totems. Tell them you plan to turn the gods mortal. It requires totem cards 83. I don't think I have that. Excuse me. I've been talking too much here. I don't have 83. So we have a choice. We have 2 choices. I can run up the stairs, or I can give them the totems. You know what? We played good characters, right? So I am going to... hold on. Just a sec. You know what? We're going to give them the totems. We're good guys. We're just not going to do that. We're not going to let them suffer by bringing the god's wrath on them just to get home. So that's going to be F12. And let's see what we have here. Okay, F12, y'all. This is it. This is the end of it, I think. In your heart, you've known it would come down to this moment. You can't bring yourself to condemn an entire world, even if it means going home. The totems are heavy as you gather them, and you feel a weight leave you as you hand your collection to the Pan woman. She thanks you solemnly, and the others bow and meet you, quietly offering thanks and assuring you that you are welcome in the wandering sea. But it's all too much for Mac. Silent until this moment, she erupts at the crew. "You can't! Not after all this time! I'm going home to see my sister, damn you!" Mac jumps at the Pan woman before anyone can stop her and steals away with some of the totems, disappearing into the shadows of the tower. The crowd explodes with fury and scrambling after her, but even after hours of searching, no one can find her. You return to the Manticore, but it's long before the Hectorchron trails you again. Revived and out for revenge, bashing the ship's hull and scratching at it with mighty claws at every opportunity. You know what you seek and who you are, and he'll never stop hunting. In a desperate move, you turn the ship full speed towards the shore, beaching your beloved vessel to escape the monster. As the months go by, the crew members adjust to their fate. You make your way to Zolkmir, the sanctuary city, a place where those without a home must eventually seek refuge. Once there, one by one, the crew members bid farewell, seeking their own destinies. Gregory sits on the edge of a dock, sipping a cup of tea as the fleet of Zolkmir fishing ships departs for the day's labor. It's so strange. It feels like this might actually be where I wanted to live all along. You sit next to him, swinging your legs over the calm, turquoise water below. Sometimes we don't know what we really want until we can't choose. You say, I suspect in many ways I can live a life here that's just as fulfilling as it would have been back home. Continue on page 166. This is kind of sad. We're just stuck here, but it seems like some people are making out okay and living their life. Okay. We're going to continue on here. You fill your lungs, stretching your face up to the hazy sun, and I think I finally stopped mourning my father. This is the captain, by the way. That's your character. Gregory nods. Yes, but what about the manticore? A slow smile spreads across your face. I don't think I'll ever be able to let that go. We would not have survived this without you, Captain, he says. Thank you. You place a hand on Gregory's shoulder, and he climbs to his feet, strolling towards his new medical clinic down the road. The end. Ending 1. Instructions. Mark down the totems you found on the campaign on achievement sheet. The sheet tells you which cards you unlock. You use these in all future campaigns. Also mark down which ending you got, and we got ending 1, and your final score. See the rulebook. You can now start a new campaign, reset all cards and components in the game. Okay, let's look at that. Okay, gain 2 points per adventure card. Gain 2 extra points if the card is a totem. Okay, that's the totems. We have 4, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8 there. Let me count all these. There's a whole bunch. We got a bunch of them. Adventure cards. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And the axes, the daggers are 26. 26 there. Okay. Gain 1 point per quest card, including the cards used in the quest box. Okay, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so I'm at 50. Okay, gain 10 points if you reached an ending of the campaign. Lose 10 points per defeat. Oh my god. Gain 25 points if you're playing in Brutal Modes. Lose 10 points per defeat. Okay, well that leaves us with, I think, 12 points, if I'm doing my math right. Yeah, 26, 50, 60, 70. And then we lost, how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 67. Yeah, okay. And what happens now? Okay. We weren't playing Brutal Mode. So here's how we ended up. We had a horrible score. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to go in the first one, but we do get to unlock these cards, so I want to take a look at them. Quests 171 and 172. They're probably really helpful cards for us for next time. 171 and 172. Let's take a look at those and see. I'm going to put them back in a minute. Oh yeah, I know, at the cargo bay we get an extra slot, but that's all we're going to get. So we'll put these back, because next time I play, I'll have them ready for us. Okay, well, that marks the end with my whopping score of 4 because that's the bottom, the lowest you could get, because we took all those defeats against the Hectorcron. That kind of sucked. Way to end it. Okay, well, we ended our first game, probably the only game I get to play this to its finish, of Sleeping Gods, and I hope you stayed with me that whole time. This was a whopper of a session. So take care, have a wonderful evening, enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. It was 22 episodes long, and this was a whopper episode. The last one was an hour or two, so this is a big episode, but we are done, and we completed ending 1 of our quest. So hopefully we do better next time, and we're able to. I think the ideal scenario, now that I'm aware of it and get to relive it at some point, is that you defeat the gods, turn them mortal and defeat them, because that solves everybody's problems. Of course, you can lie about that too, but I was trying to play good characters, so I didn't want to do that. Anyway, thanks so much. It's been a mega campaign. I'm about to get into something else, and I have a couple ideas about what that's going to be. I think I'm going to take a break for something epic before I get into Solomon Kane. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I hope to see you soon. And this is how our game ended up. This little achievement card's great because it allows us to track the things that we got. I got a lot of cleanup to do on this one as well, but I'll do that off camera, of course. So take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.